To deal with the national debt. How concerned are you? We hear lots about the 5-year plan to get the deficit down and balance the books, but what about the debt, which is now at $500 billion?
Right. Well, the first thing we have to do is balance the budget. Our next phase of our economic action plan has laid out very clearly that we'll reduce the deficit. It has already fallen by 1/4 in the past year, and it will continue to fall, and we will balance the budget in 2015, and no credible economist has challenged the estimates we're putting out. We're optimistic with the strategic and operating expenditure review that we'll undertake next year that we can accelerate that deficit reduction 1 year earlier, by 2014. In either case, the next phase obviously becomes paying down some of the debt. Once we balance the budget, as we did in the past, we will have a combination of continuing to reduce taxes, continuing to provide some targeted benefits to people, and also paying down debt. But the important thing to remember about debt is the relative debt burden on the Canadian economy. Canada's debt burden compared to other major countries is way, way below. We are 1/2 to 1/4 the levels of the other of our G7 competitors. At the G20, all countries agreed that debt levels should be stabilized. I'm trying to remember exactly the numbers. I think we said debt levels should be stabilized by 2013, and deficits should be halved. Deficit should be halved by 2013. And debt levels should be stabilized or reduced. This is debt levels as a percentage of GDP, stabilized or reduced by 2016. In terms of our debt levels being half, they're going to be half already next year. We are 1.5 years ahead of the G20 targets in terms of the deficit target. In terms of the debt target, our debt burden basically is flat this year and will begin to fall after this coming year. So in terms of the burden of the debt on the Canadian economy, we are in extremely good shape. We're in better shape than not every single country in the world, but virtually all of the major economic powers in the world.
Thank you very much. Merci tout le monde.